let them out yet. Try and talk around the wind today, you guys. Hello and welcome back to Hanson Never Done Farms. They're noisy, but they're not getting out yet. It is January 11th. It is the quintessential calm before the storm. Up here, going to be doing winter weatherization preps. As many of you know, east of the Rockies is going to be experiencing a pretty significant Arctic blast. We're certainly not the only ones in the country out doing prep work today. There's some pretty significant cold headed our way, cold that our local weather guy says will break some records. So we're up here just doing a few things, or I am. Jeff's not home from work as of yet. Storms are supposed to start tonight. We are supposed to get a dusting of snow between tonight, early tomorrow morning. Temperatures tomorrow morning are going to be in the low teens, possibly lower with the wind chill. We'll see. But I have a few things to do. Spent yesterday in town stocking up on straw, animal feed, and human feed. So don't plan on going anywhere. This cold snap is going to last us at least 5 or 6 days. So anyways, first on the docket is getting the water out of here. I have been not as worried. The nippler a few mornings has been frozen, but I bring up some warm water and it seems to defrost it and be just fine. But the cold that is coming, you guys, is intense. We are to be in the negative territory and stay below freezing during the day for several days. So I talked to Jeff last night and he said, yep, get it out. So I'm going to remove it, empty the water out of it, and just store it in the shop. And the pigs will get the 25-gallon or 15-gallon, it's 15-gallon rubber water tote or feed tote, whatever you call it, the rubber bowl. That way we can replace water in it easily. They don't break when they're frozen, and it's just much easier to deal with. Whew, that's a windy wind coming. Anyways, it's going to be crazy. Yeah. They've already almost drunk that water, so I am going to let her finish, and then I'm just going to start getting rid of it. What? Hi, honey. You are so sweet. Oh, you're such sweet kitties. You are such a sweet kitty. Oh, hello, hello, hello. So much prep work to do to get everybody ready. Hey. You better watch your tail, mister. You better watch your tail. Hi, brother. Hi, brother. How's my boys? How are my boys? Bite you. She's gonna get you. She's gonna get you. She really wants your tail. It's a good thing that that bar is stopping her. You are not in the right place. You better get out of there. It just don't matter how cold it is. Guys, seriously. Give the pigs some water. And they're gonna make a mess of it. Oh, good Lord. Get out of it, you dipdo. pigs, I guess, huh? Okay, so I've abandoned this idea for now because they're just going to waste this water. Their water I can do after Jeff gets home. It kind of messes me up because I had hoped to empty that tank and get all this buttoned up, but pigs being pigs never miss their chance to do the best they can to mess up your plans. So, for now, I'm going to go and put this water everywhere else that I can put it, so I can take this tank out because I have to bring up hay. So the pig chores will have to wait for Jeff to get home, because pigs are just pigs, and you put something new in their pen and this is what you get. You guys remember we dealt with this with Joe last year. What a mess. Okay, so redo that. The pigs will be done when Jeff gets home. It's just too much for me to try and finagle their water. I'll let Jeff help me with that. He's going to get off a little bit early today, he said. So right now, I'm emptying out that tank into the pigs, or the boys' water. I went ahead and cleaned their watering thing out, and will fill that up with fresh, clean water. The great thing I love about these black tubs is even if it's below freezing, if the sun's out, it does warm up these tubs enough where it will help melt the ice a little bit. It won't keep it completely ice-free. Hey, sweetheart. But it will help, at least. So, in the wintertime, you guys do know we go to these black totes. These are not the rubber ones, though, and if we're not careful, they will crack. Cash is going to come out this evening, and I'm going to check him over again. The 10 days have lapsed, so it's time to do a mite check on him again and probably give him another dose. I haven't noticed him scratching, but I want to be on top of it. Alright, so we're down here at the chicken coop, and we're going to shore up them. Gave them the black bowl filled with water, and this is something very simple. We can come up a couple times a day, dump it, and fill it with fresh water for them, so I'm not worried about that. Feeder will be put inside. Of course, you guys know Jeff put the block on the wall, but in here I am going to just lay down a good layer of pine shavings. We do not deep bed our chickens. We don't deep bed our chickens here. We don't need to. We do get cold, but we don't get cold for an extended length of time that would require the deep bedding, and it just becomes a mess. I don't use straw for the chickens. It gets wet, it gets nasty, and it is nothing but a mold issue. Pine shavings work best. Jeff and I cleaned this out the other day, and I'm not going to clean it out again. I am just going to top it with a good layer of pine shavings and give them a good warm base. And then that's going to do it for the chickens. Some people might ask, do we provide heat for our chickens? No, we don't. Chickens actually are pretty acclimated to cold temperatures. They do pretty good. The biggest issue you're going to have is with frostbite on the combs, and I can alleviate that by putting a little Vaseline on it. They're pretty well protected in here. There's no wind. They're out of the worst of the cold, and they do well. If I were to put heat out here, I'm not helping them acclimate, and it's a fire danger. It's just not, it's not worth it. They do good. They have a good roost, and they'll sit up there and cover their feet with their bodies, and they will stay warm. You won't see them out and about much those 3 days that we're supposed to be very cold. They will stay in here, stay sheltered, but good feed, a draft-free environment, dry, and plenty of fresh water, and they will get through this just fine. But anyways, I'm going to get the shavings in here, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys. That is a very well bedded floor, but it will help protect them. We'll probably scoop a little bit up and put in those nesting boxes. I do have another bag, so not going to run out. What do you got? She says, get away from me. Anyways, all right. I did gather some eggs today already. Oh, I guess, quick update. We went through, let me get in the light. We went through 2 days of them eating eggs, and then it stopped. Once Jeff put the cover on the door, darkened it up in here a little bit, and I was coming out a couple times a day gathering eggs, it quit. So I'm happy to report that we are getting 6 to 9 eggs a day, and everybody seems happy. Those girls, they're not going to stop until I let them out, but I am ready to go up there now. But I think we are ready for this mess that's coming in. I think we're ready. All right. You girls are so impatient. Come on. There you go. Good girls. Hello. Hey, why don't you go? I got things to do, girls. Freya, stay out of my gas. Lily, stay out of the gas tank. No, come on. Go on. It's almost like they know something's up. Alright, so I have filled all of the waterers. I could not unhook this hose. Jeff's going to come up this evening, late afternoon, once he gets home, and unhook the hoses. All the buckets have been washed out and are ready. And now it's just bedding everybody up. We knew a week and a half ago that weather was coming our way, and so I have not been doing a full scrape out in here. I've been scooping out some of the worst and then just coming out here and wasted hay top dressing it. Today my plan is to put quite a bit of straw in here and get a good solid deep level going for them. I'm going to leave the hay in here just because we're supposed to snow tonight or early tomorrow, and then get some pretty significant snow Sunday night, Monday morning. So it's better if it's just left in here. Got you guys in a pretty precarious position over there, but I'm going to open this up. I'm gonna open this up. Oh, come on, really? Oh, you guys. Come on, get out of there. Silly. And because there's so much, my plan was, let's see, my plan was to take some of it to the boys and split this bale with the girls. But like everything, sometimes my plans don't make sense to anybody else but me. But I think I got it with minimal where is that? Okay. I think I did it. I think I did. Okay, let's see. Put some over there. Okay. And let's see how much of a base this gives us. Oh, that's a good base. And I think that's just about perfect. All right. Ideally, I would love for all 11 of them to come in here, but I know that my juniors won't. They'll come in here. So I thought about closing this pen off and seeing if I couldn't force them in, but I was afraid that too many of them would end up out here unprotected, not as protected, I should say, as they are in here. So girls are done, and I have a bag of hay for the boys. Where are my goats? There's 5 of them. Oh, they're down the hill over there, between the boys' pen and the lagoon. So they're good. Anyways, so that is bedding up the girls. Now we do have several other, we have 3 more bales, and every day we'll come up and we'll add another layer onto this, and we'll get through it. It sometimes seems so wasteful because you're bedding them up. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry, not enough light. It might seem a little bit wasteful. I'm putting out this bale. We're supposed to be cold, severely cold, for 3 days, but we're in freezing temps for at least 6 days. I may not keep all this in here that whole time. Here in Oklahoma, where we're at, they don't need the deep bedding all winter. It comes and goes, so I might deep bed them for, you know, put down extra bedding, I should say, because this really isn't, I don't think this is considered deep bedding because I'm not layering and layering all throughout the winter. I'll probably take all this out once the threat of the freezing is over in a week or two, and we see, you know, what the 2 to 3 week outlook is like. So deep bedding just isn't something we're not, you know, more northern states, they have to take precautions with their farm animals and prepare them for winter. For us, it's a hit and a miss. So anyways, this is what I'm doing for the girls. We will be bringing in a couple 5-gallon buckets of water to give them in here. We found last year that it didn't freeze as hard in here, so we will do that. We will also do that with the boys and make sure that they have a bucket of water in their pen. So those really bad days, they won't have to go out. Okay, now it's the boys' turn. Going to put the rest of the straw in there. Boys, Case is coming home today. Do you miss your brother? Huh? Do you miss your buddy? Oh, you look so horrible. You look so bad. But anyways, let me get this in there and then we can talk. All right, come on. Hey, 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 hey. What do we got? Hey, get away from that. Come on, Cash. Come on. I don't need your help, bro. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Oh, he wants the camera. You can't have it. Leave my camera alone, bro. Leave it alone. What am I gonna do with you? Ah, Cash, what am I gonna do with you? All right, they're bedded. Can't leave nothing out because the troublemakers will get to it. Are you good? You're as bad as the pigs. Nothing's allowed in your space. Got a nice bed, Cash. We are supposed to be in the single digits tonight. I'd have Jeff help me maybe bring down some more hay. Well, that did not go as planned, so I have to wait for Jeff to help me problem solve that. I ended up putting that back up so they would have water. They dumped it all. What a waste. Frustrating. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll fill it tonight once it gets too cold for them to want to get into it, maybe. I don't know. But this created a mess. I'm not very happy about that. I'm not happy at all, piggies. Once again, come in here because that wind is just brutal. Okay, the boys, deep bedding them. They are in a really good shelter. It's bone dry in there. They're out of the wind, but the cold can affect them. We several years ago was watching, I don't even remember what YouTuber it was, but they were talking about how wherever there was their region had suffered some really, really deep cold, and several farmers weren't prepared for it, hadn't prepared their animals for it, whatever. Well, the next breeding season, they discovered a very low fertility rate in their males. So we want to make sure our boys can get warm. Get down enough where they're just not right on the ground. They've got some good bedding under them. We are going to make sure, probably put hay in the shelter with them so they don't have to be out in it. Sunday and Monday are our coldest days. We are not, I don't even think, supposed to get above 10 degrees on either one of those days. So 15 degrees at the most. So those are the 2 days that I'm most concerned about. We freeze tonight. We are supposed to get really cold tonight, but I think we get right at freezing tomorrow. I think our high is supposed to be about 34, and then it's all downhill from there, guys, until I think Wednesday or Thursday of next week. But not a big deal. We can handle it, but it's okay. It's nothing we can't deal with. So we've just got to be ready, get everybody ready for it, and we will be fine. And so will the animals. Can't forget the cats. Cats have several places they can go, guys. They sleep up underneath these pallets, underneath all this hay, and they get back behind the hay. And so they are very well sheltered, very well protected. These are not house cats, you guys. They are used to being out. And as you can see, they even go in between the hay. So the cats are just fine and will be just fine. Same thing, food and water and shelter, out of the wind, out of the rain or snow, just dry, and they will be fine. But, all right. Put the feed out for the girls. Gave them some extra hay. Let's let these lovelies in. Hey, girls. And then we are done. Whew, windy, sorry. And then we are done until Jeff gets home and can help me in the pig area. But guys, look at these udders. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be udder clipping very, very soon. Very, very soon. Ooh, pretty little udder, Missy. Oh, I love it. Where's my girl? Pretty, pretty little udders. Loving it, loving it. I'm still, yeah, she's got it. She got a little pooch. We're definitely getting our udders. A few more days and we will be exactly 4 weeks from our first freshenings. It's a-coming. Okay, the Calvary's here and I forgot to turn on the camera. This is Jeff's idea, which, you know, everybody knows Jeff is the genius of the family.
Quit picking
well,
on the cat.
Here anyways. Put a couple bricks in there. Can I help you?
Nope, I got it.
And then he's going to try and ratchet strap it so they can't turn it over. We'll see. Distracted the pigs with a week's worth of refrigerator clean out. And hopefully this keeps them from turning it over anyways. That's a good idea, babe.
Hope it works.
I knew there was a reason I married you.
I got off early.
I know. You're awesome. You're awesome. Thank you.
You could have done it.
I was at my wit's end and had to just walk away. Everybody else is taken care of, but I needed Jeff for the pigs.
You want me to put some
Yeah.
straw in there?
Sorry, the sun is setting. Right where Jeff's at, so the whole bale we'll put in there. They are gonna need it. Definitely. It being 3 of them, they will keep each other warm. But at least they have bedding to get into.
Good.
And their water's full. I'll take that bowl if you'll take it out. Thank you. Yeah, it's for drinking. Yay! I hope it works.
Me too.
Solves all of the problems right there.
Look at the cats.
Oh, I know. I know.
Got their heads buried.
They always clean up my slop bucket. Yay! As much as we wanted the strap on there, it was too enticing. So ratchet strap is off, and it will be whatever it will be.
Hopefully the weight is good enough inside
Nope.
the water.
Nope, they'll dump it.
Here
They're
she
pigs.
comes.
They're pigs. I mean, you know, if I have to fill it twice a day, so be it.
Well, maybe she'll just do that without.
Maybe if there's nothing around it that entices her. It gets cold enough, it'll freeze tonight, so. All right, onward.
Onward up.
Look who's home. Case is home. Hi, buddy. Did you miss us? Did you miss? Oh, you missed us.
Of course.
Yes, you missed us.
He's a good boy. You too, Cash.
Don't forget Roscoe.
Yeah, Roscoe's going, what is going on?
The boys are back together. All right, guys, we ran out of daylight. I think we're ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
I think we're ready. Physically, if not mentally. Anyways, hope all of you who are under this polar vortex that's coming, stay safe, stay warm. Please be careful out there. We will be just fine. We'll check in with you guys here and there. Temperatures are going to be so cold, I don't know how much videoing we will do, but I will try. Anyways, if you guys don't mind, give us a like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you for watching.
Let's do it. And boy, today has been so nice. I hope you had a chance to soak it up and bring it in, because we have nothing like today on the 9-day. As a matter of fact, we have another Arctic surge coming in on the end of the 9-day.